Hello people. This video is presented by Upptalk. Upptalk is an online community for live, interactive software training, creating confident individuals capable of using global business tools. We'll discuss about Salesforce Vlocity in today's video. Before starting the main video, let's know about Salesforce. Salesforce is a popular CRM application for marketing, support, and sales teams around the world. Now let's go to the main topic, Salesforce Vlocity. Salesforce Vlocity is a supplier of industry-specific solutions and mobile applications, enabling digital, omni-channel operations for the world's leading corporations in various sectors. Topics covered in this video: integration procedure matrix, lookup tables, JSON structure, set value elements JSON, banner message, integration procedures. The Upptalk channel includes various other videos of many cloud courses, do check them out. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Mr. Asif, a certified trainer in Salesforce, will discuss the Salesforce Vlocity in this video. Let's start right away once we've greeted him.
Okay. So yesterday we discussed about displaying the data model, displaying the data with external system data, right? Using the text block element. We have used the text block element and we display the external system data. All right. I've asked you to work on the forecast data. Hope you've done that. And we started with using the set value element and using the set error to handle the errors. Right, that's what we're working on. Let's continue. Please log into the application and open the team update account on primary contact OmniScript. Okay. So here yesterday we also hide the primary contact email. When the contact name is blank, the primary contact email is. We are not displaying the primary contact email. We did hide this primary contact email when the contact name is blank. Only we are displaying when the primary contact name is not equal to null. Right? Okay. So let's use the set value element. So what is the use of set value? What we discussed yesterday? Using the set value element. So we can assign any static value or dynamic data into any JSON. Okay, OmniScript. So let's use the set value element. So here where I should drag and drop the set value element is. So we have to drag and drop because we need to handle the errors. Okay, to handle the errors, like what function or formula we are going to write is. So here we are going to write a formula in using set value. Set value also have the expression editor. So we are saying here we can assign a static or hard-coded data or a dynamic data. How can we assign a dynamic data? To assign a dynamic data, we use expression editor. We use expression editor. So when we use expression editor, okay, we can write some formulas there, and we can assign the values, whatever the resultant data with the formula will be there, that we can assign to any JSON node. Okay, so here we are verifying three things. We have three blocks. In the first block, we will verify if the update name equal to null. If the update name equal to null, so this is a field. If it is blank, and TA change contact also user did if user not entered any value. And if user is not added any first name or last name, so here we are going to create last name. If all are blank, we return something not like let's say not okay. If any one of the block contains a data, we will say okay, this is it is okay. So user can proceed with the thing. Okay. So for now we will using the set value, we return okay or not okay, two values based on the data availability in the three blocks. Data availability in the three blocks. So here we check with the element name, update name. Here we check with TA change contact, and here last name is mandatory, so we use last name, create last name. If these three are blank, okay, how we write a formula? So what you can do is go to build section. So we need to, and set value is not a, we don't need on the UI. This is for the error handling, and it can be a backend action. Okay, so we can specify, we can place that action element after the step contacts. After the step contacts. Okay, so let's go to build. Everyone, go to build and drag and drop the set values. You see in the under the action items, under the actions, you'll see under the actions, the last option, set value, the last option. Drag and drop this last option after the step contacts. After the step contacts in the structure, in the OmniScript structure. Okay, give some name, drag and drop and give name, set value SV, set value SV error check. I'll label also I give the same thing, SV error check. SV error check, set value error check. Okay, and here you see add a new element value. There is a element value map. In the element value map, click on the link add new element value map. So here we will map. Okay, let's say SV error check. So in the same element node, I will add some value. Just don't do this. See, I just add the value hello. SV error check node. In the SV error check node, I just say hello. Okay, I'm not doing anything. Just I'm saying to the same element. I'm saying SV error check hello. This is like a hardcore data. Hello is a hardcore data, right? Let's see. I go to the preview and look into the JSON. Okay, now look into the JSON. We have step contact, forecast, all the data. Now when I click on next, because the data will be populated when I click next, because that element is after step contact. When I click next, it will execute. See, let me go last. Okay, what is SV error check value? Assigned as hello. You see this? Right? So you can assign it a hard-coded data. Clear, everyone? Yes, no? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So we are assigning the hard-coded data to SV error check node. Okay? SV error check node. So let me go there. Now we need to add a formula there. So how to add a formula? Let's see. So before that, what you can do is go to navigate action go to navigate action. In your application itself, go to navigate action. Completely go scroll down to bottom, navigate properties, go down, scroll down to bottom. You see something called internal nodes. Do you see something called internal nodes? Do you see some formula? You see formula here in your navigation action, internal nodes. You see formula. So copy that formula and go to SVR check in the add new element map. Add new element map. Okay, sorry. Already the SVR check value is there, right? So you can edit the same thing. Remove the hello, and you can click use. Okay, there is a checkbox. Use expression for value. Use expression for value. So select that checkbox. Use expression for value, and paste that formula. So what is this formula? Let me show you. What is this formula? Why we have copied. So this formula, if you see, we are using the if function. If function will take 3 parameters. So one is a condition. First parameter is a condition. This is a condition. If the condition returns true, the second parameter will return true. This is a true block and this is a false block. This is conditional statement. This is a conditional statement. If the conditional statement return true, the true block will execute. Otherwise, the false block will execute. Let's see what is a conditional statement here. So the first block, update name equal to null within the expression, and TA change contact. In the second block, the typeahead block is null, and create last name equal to null. If all are null, if the user doesn't enter any data, all are null. If user doesn't return any data, then you are returning not okay. If at least, because you are using the AND operator here, right? You are using the AND operator. If at least any one of the block contains the data, it will become true. Okay, and it will become false, right? If all are null, means it will return true. If any one of the value is there in the 3 blocks, any one block contain the data, then it will be false, right? Because you are checking equal to null. If it is not null, the entire statement will false and it will return false block. Okay, so the data is there. Okay, so that is a formula. Hope you understood the formula. So we click on the expression, use expression for value. If there are two options, use expression, you can write expression or just a value. It is a value. It is a value, but we are using expression here. We are using expression here. Understood? Understood, everyone? So we can assign a value, directly hard-coded value or expression. Clear, everyone? This formula, and now once if you added the formula, you can preview. And so make sure everything is blank and just click next. Now see the data in the SVR check. What you see, you should see not okay. Verify and let me know once done.
I can see that, not okay.
Okay, that's great. So now you can test with by providing some data also. Like how you can provide, like you click on the change contact, change primary contact, and type something and get the data. Now click next. It should not display not okay now. It should display okay. The second block or third block provide the data and click next. You should see SVR check okay. So if you don't provide the data, it will be not okay. If you provide the data, it will be okay. So it is returning the expression, resultant expression, that is set value. Okay, not okay. Done, everyone? Have you tested? Okay, done.
Yes.
Shall we go to? Okay. Now we got a value no okay or not okay. Now still we are not handle the error. We are just getting the data like okay, if something is all the data is all the blocks are blank, we are returning not okay, right? So here we are going to use another action element, that is set error element. Set error element. It is a similar like set value. Here you can see the name itself, set value, set error. So set error, you can assign the error with the expression or with the condition. With the conditional, you can display the errors. You can set the error, but you can set the error message. You define the error message. Let me add drag and drop. After SVR check, we have to add this. After SVR check, we have to add this set errors. That's fine. The name is fine. If I go to add new value, see this is also same like your set value only. Element map. What map we do here? You can use the same expression. You can use the expression or you can use a value. Element name. Let's say I want to show the error message radio pri contact. Please use change primary contact or create type this same thing, create primary, please use change primary contact or create primary contact options to change or add primary contact. So you need to display the message. Hey, don't go next. Please use the two options. Either select the change contact or select the primary contact to change or add a new primary contact. So add new primary contact. So this is the message I want to show. So where I am displaying, so you are setting the value. This value is nothing. It's not a node data. So this will display the error message at the location radio pri contact. You can assign this as a value or as expression also. If you want to write some formula and you want to return like 2-3 error messages based on the condition, you can return a 2-3 error message based on the expression. You can do that. Okay, that is a set value, set errors. Here you are at the set value. You can assign a value. Here you are assigning the error to an element, to any node. Which node? Set radio pri contact. Which is radio pri contact? The radio options, right? You can type radio, it will come. Because all the node names, all the element names will display in the drop down, whatever the element names we have in this or common script. Radio pri contact, select the radio pri contact, and you can add some information. If you want, I can add into the text. So if you want, you can add. So add the error message, and save. But when to display? We did not add a condition, right? When to display? When this message should set. When this information should set to. When this message should set to radio pri contact. Okay, so we have to verify that. So go to conditional view. In the same set error element property, go to conditional view, expand the conditional view, and click on this show element if true. So what action we need to add here? What condition we need to add here? What condition we need to add here? The field SV, if the field SV element, SV error check element value equals to not OK. OK should be capital. That's what it is returning. N capital, OT small, OK capital. If the SV error check equal to not OK, then display error message. If SV error check not equal to OK, then don't display. Okay, that is my conditional view formula. Condition. That is my conditional view. If SV error check equal to not OK, then we display the error message. Clear, everyone? So conditional view, SV error check equal to not OK. Please try this. Please add this and save. So once you save, preview the Omni script. Now without entering just preview and next, it should not allow you to go next step. So whatever the error message you added there, it set that error message to element. It set the error message to element. That is the use of set error element. So here you can see. Here you can see please use. So here you are saying, hey, please use change primary contact or create primary contact options to change or add new primary contact. So that's what you are saying. Now user will understand and go to the next step. And user, if you user will add some information. So if it is blank, okay, if it is now TA change contact not blank, so it should become the condition should become false, and it should return okay. If the okay is there, the SV error check you are assigning only when not okay. So there no error set should there. So no error set. It will continue with the next step as the SV error check return okay. Clear everyone? Please confirm once you review this. Once you preview this. Done everyone?
Yes.
If you are facing anyone facing issue, please let me know. If you don't see anything, or if there is any mistake or anything, if you don't understand, please do let me know. Or if you are facing any issue, please share your screen. We'll try to resolve the issue. If you can share your screen and ask me the doubts. Okay, take the silence as no. Okay, that's good. So that is that using the, so what we are learning here is, so how to use the set value element. Set value element, in the name itself self-explanatory. Using the set value, you can assign some static or dynamic data, and in the name set error to assign to, if you want to display some error message based on the condition and which location that you will specify in set error element. Okay, that is using the set value and set error message. Okay, and there is another, we can also display some banner messages. We can display some banner messages. So how we can display banner messages? How we can display banner messages? Okay, let's see how we can display the banner messages using the messaging element. So how to use this messaging element, and it is a function element. Messaging element is a basically function element. Okay, here also we add the element, messaging element also we add the condition. Based on the condition, what value you want, what value you want to assign, what value you want to assign. So based on the condition, what value, not assign, not to, what value you want to display, sorry, what value you want to display as a banner, okay. Also it has a colors, like you can display the banner message as success message, which will show in a green. Okay, you can display as a comment, which will display as a gray. You can display as a warning, which will display as a yellow. You can display as a requirement, which will display in a red color. Success will be in green color. comment will be in gray color, and warning will be in yellow. Warning will be in yellow. Requirement will be in red. Okay, and this is all. These three will available for if it is a true condition. Okay, if it is a false, and if you want to hard log the, or if you want to like hard stop this situation, you can go with the red requirement. This is only available in false. Okay, so this is how using the banner message. So we are going to use the banner message here. Let's go to design. Okay, so banner message is something the data, the message which I want to display on the UI. So we should add the banner message. We want to add the banner message on the top. On the top. So before you can click on the text block, you can click on the text block which we are displaying the external data. Okay, if you go to the step context, select the first element, that is a text block element, text block element, text block element. Select the text block element, and messaging we discussed that it's a function element. So expand the function and you see messaging. So drag and drop the message on top. So before step, this will be the first. Now messaging will be the first element. First element here. Okay. Here, this is what message you want to display. What message you want to display. Okay. So here, let me write this here. We want to write weather for current condition. Let me just write let me show just current condition. So it will display same weather for, and whatever the node data is there, current condition it will display. Current condition means what it will display? It will display heavy snow. Heavy snow. The banner message it will display weather for current condition. Oh, weather, not weather for. Let's say weather alert. Weather alert, heavy snow. Weather alert, heavy snow. Okay. Let's say weather alert, heavy snow. So this is what I am displaying. Let me give you this note. Weather alert, current condition. So where we should add this message to the true block. In the true, so make active true. The false can be, you can inactivate, not required. So only we are displaying here. In the true block, add weather alert equal to colon current colon condition. That is a success. We don't want success. We want warning. So you can see we have success, warning, and comment. So warning means it should be yellow. Okay. In the false block, so you have a success, warning, comment, and requirement. So when we go, only the requirement is available in the false block. Okay. You can write a valid expression. You can write a valid expression. If that expression is written true or false, you can go with this option. And the problem is, if it is a requirement, then it will be hard stop. It will not allow you to move forward. Okay, so that is one thing. And here I'm not going to the valid expression. Here I'm going to the conditional view. Okay, here we are implementing conditional view. So this message banner, whatever you add in the message, what true message we are displaying is when the condition is heavy snow. Okay, see, this is a hard-coded data. That's why the condition is heavy snow. In the live data, only if the weather is bad, then only it will display, right? So we can add the more conditions there, whether if the weather is a heavy snow or heavy rain, right? So in the based on the like data what we get, so based on the like bad data, we can add the condition and we can display the banner message. Okay, so here we have a hardcore data as a heavy snow. So we are using the same thing, conditional view, heavy snow. So conditional view, expand the conditional view, show element if true. Here, if the condition so here we must say if the current condition, so just write current colon condition, if the current colon condition equal to heavy snow, H and S capital. If current colon, here no, it is a node name, so it is not needed to write in a percentage. Okay, it's a node name, directly it will take the node name. Current colon condition equal to heavy snow, then display the banner message. Current colon condition equal to heavy snow, then display the banner message. Save this. Preview. Do you see the banner message? Once you preview, you see weather alert for heavy snow. That's a warning. But it is not a hard stop. Just it will display the message, that's it. You are displaying the banner message. So what is the use of messaging element? We can display the banner messages using the conditional. Using the conditions, we can display the banner message. So in this Omni script, we added so many functionalities. We add the radio element, we add the type ahead block, we use the message, the text block, we say set value, set errors, right? And we use the messaging element. So in this Omni script, we added we use the many elements. Done, everyone? Is it done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. See, so this is what in our complex Omni script, okay, all the functionality, and make sure you activate the integration procedure which we have deactivate for verifying the set values. Okay, verifying the set values. So you can go to the tree view or in this navigation view, click on this IP get weather forecast. Sorry, this one IP get, not IP get weather forecast. IP account primary contact. IP get account primary contact. Integration procedure, make it an active. You should be activate this pack. We need this integration procedure now. We need this integration procedure now. So activate this integration procedure. Activate this integration procedure. And preview, you should see the primary contact. So that's all for this complex Omni script, account update primary contact. Okay, so this is done with the module number 4. And now we will work on the velocity action. In our next session, what we do is we work on the velocity action and using the velocity action from the UI console. From the console, when user click on the change contact, we need to link this action with, we need to link the action with this Omni script. So how to launch the Omni script based on the condition, using the not condition, based on the like action. So we use the velocity action. So velocity action we link with OmniScript to invoke this OmniScript. So tomorrow we work on the velocity action, and also we start with the data. That is data tools, using the data tools, that is data raptor integration procedure. Now so far whatever the things we have done in FlexCards and OmniScript, we are going to replace all the data, including the FlexCards and OmniScript data. We will replace all the data with live data. The data currently what you see is coming from the integration procedures, data raptor. These are the hard-coded data. Let me show you that how this is hard-coded. So far we don't know. We're just using the integration procedure. Let's take so let's say team get account details, where we are just in the simple OmniScript we were using this. Now here we have team stub data. We are asking stub data, right? So this is team stub data. Okay, so this is the integration procedure designer tool. Okay, and here are all the elements. Here is the properties, preview, and here you need to configure the elements. So procedure configuration is the first. Always every integration procedure will have the first step, that is procedure configuration. Okay, so next is set value. Set value element, we just used set value element. Why we used? To assign some data. Here what you're doing, account colon name, you are assigning placeholder INC. Now hope you understood what we are discussing about hard-coded data means. So all the data, whatever the data we used so far for FlexCards and OmniScript is hard-coded data like this using the set value element. So we are going to replace this set value element with live data. What using the set value, whatever the hard-coded data you are assigning, whatever the hard-coded data, you can see here, account colon name, you are assigning placeholder INC, right? Email ID, website, phone number, contact ID. That's why the contact ID also hard-coded, which is not there in the system. Even if I preview, so you can preview here, go if you click on execute. So what this is a JSON which you are preparing. This is a JSON which you are preparing. Okay, so this is the same JSON we have to prepare. This is the same JSON what we have to prepare. Okay, understood everyone? So this is a hard-coded data. So once we're done with the velocity action, we will work on data tools. We work on data tools, and for the certification point of view and other point of like interview point of view, the next module is very, very, very important, and it is almost more than 30 to 40% weightage will be there in the certification. That is data tools. In the data tools, we learn about the data raptor, integration procedures, data raptors, integration procedures, and there's another two small things, that is calculation procedures and calculation matrix. So these are the topics we will cover here in the data tools top module. Okay, so that is very important topics. We'll understand the complete flow. So whatever the bits and pieces we have here so far, we will be understanding the complete end-to-end data flow about in Omni Studio in Velocity. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll catch up tomorrow same time. Thank you everyone.